Guys, please, if Hungary is on there, please vote for that track, because then that track we will not race at. Like, there's no point racing Hungary. There's no one gonna overtake. No, guys, you don't. Oh my god, I have given up practice on this track because I was so confident that no one would want to race on there. 70 laps. Guys, I might just put in a barrier. I pray for the best. Yo, welcome everyone to a brand new video. And as you can see, we're super excited to race around Hungary. Yeah, not really, as you could hear, but it's decided by a spinning wheel, so we have to deal with it. We're at least gonna start in P18 with Jarno and Oatsloris behind us, because they are ahead of us in the championship. Everyone else is pretty much below. 5 red lights. And away we go, and as you can see, we're straight past Nicolas Longe, and now here the Ferrari has a really bad start as well, so that's us up to P16, and now trying to put up the inside of Istvan Pukki on the inside of turn 1. You can see 3 wide up ahead. We keep a tight line to give space to the cars on the outside. We managed to get past Istvan Pukki side by side with Ismail Fassi now on the outside in turn 2, and having the inside for his right, and this is Haas spun there. And that was very unlucky for Ismail. I don't think he got damaged, but that was very close at least. At least up to P13, up the inside of Declan Barrett into this right-hander. Up to P12 if we can keep our position. And you can see side by side through this chicane, so obviously we're gonna make a bit of contact. And now from the outside for this left-hander going in, turning to the inside of this right-hander, you can see Rupert Drenu get pushed off the track, and now we have the inside for this right-hander, but we make a bit of contact. We got hooked into tires into each other, went a bit wide, and now Ruben is still on the outside, make contact again, but no damage, luckily, giving just enough space on exit. And now to this left-hander, he goes pretty deep, and we have to make sure that we don't hook tires again. And we have a moment on exit there. Now Declan Barrett is side by side with us again, but we have the inside line, not really any grip on the outside, but he has a better exit than us, so he is right on our rear, and we have to defend the inside line here to prevent him to go for a move there. He has the outside line, and he actually managed to get alongside, but we managed to cover him off and get P12 on our opening lap. So that's actually a pretty good start, and very important in Hungary, as it's so difficult to make overtakes, especially on this game, as Ruben makes a mistake here. He is on the medium tire, so his tires might fall off. So we have a look on the inside, and he goes pretty deep. And now this gives us an opportunity into this corner, having a look up the inside, and he goes deep again. And I think his tires are screaming for help at the moment, so having a look on the inside again, but we were just too far back. And now he is quite far away of the guys ahead, so maybe we have a bit better slipstream now. You can see we're closing, we're pulling to the inside, and we have to brake a little bit later than him and cover off the switchback. And I think our tires were a bit better anyway on traction, so that's us up to P11. And now in lap 20 you can see the cars ahead. That's my teammate and the McLaren who are battling, and they lost a lot of time, so that's us up the inside of McLaren. Now inside of Julian Claffonblock, just enough space as he went a little bit sideways, but now he kind of pushed us away there. So we lose, or at least we can't keep that position. And now you can see my teammate, he's going into the pits, and he does the same as what a couple other drivers did. He thought, I'm just gonna box and get a new set of hearts, and then try and overtake people again. As you can see, Otis Lawrence in P9 behind us, he went for a pit stop early on in this race, so he has much fresher tires, and he also managed to get through the grid, through the pack. He's probably on around 15-16 lap fresher tires than us, but I mean, yeah, he made it work, as the pace of the train is just quite slow, because the first guy is just deciding the pace, and the rest just has to sit behind each other because of the slipstream or dirty air there is. So yeah, they pulled off that strategy, and it seems to work as the rain is still quite far away. But now my teammate, you can see Jack West, went for a move on Otis Lawrence. They're going side by side through this very fast section, which is very hard, and they go off the track. And you can see on the bottom of the screen, Otis Lawrence retired.
Caution, virtual safety car is
So
out.
he lost his tire there, and he's out of the race.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
So yeah, the rain is only a few laps out, and if it was 10 minutes, I would have boxed probably as well and tried to do the same. But it's only a few laps out, so it's probably 5-6 laps, and you're not gonna gain that time back with the pit stops. You can see it's getting pretty dark as well. But it's also Istvan, who's on, I think he was on 20 laps fresher hards, so yeah, not a lot we can do against him. We also have Declan Barrett behind us, who is on 1.5 seconds, so I was like, we just have to maximize that gap, keep him as far away as possible, because that's only beneficial for us. That gives us some space to do different strategies. But Ismail Fassi got through. Declan Barrett also on around 20 lap fresher tires. We go defensive again, and Ismail is going for a switchback, and you can see on the traction we have no traction, and yeah, his tires are just so much better. We're gonna try and defend the inside here, as it was raining, so I thought we're gonna box this lap anyway, so might as well try and keep our position. But yeah, his tires were so much better. Now trying to do something here, maybe get a good exit, force him into a mistake, but yeah, not much we can do here. So in P10 we are, and we're going into the box. Julian Klaffenblock is going for another lap. Ismail Fassi as well, but Ismail has very fresh tires, so he can probably make it work, as fresher dry tires are so much better than worn tires in wet conditions. So we will see where Ismail comes out and where Julian Klaffenblock comes out, and if we did the right strategy. And yeah, our teammate went for an extra lap. He didn't want to double stack, and he also was on fresher mediums. So yeah, he's going one lap longer. Now we have to make sure to keep our tires alive, don't overheat them too soon. You can see DRS was disabled there, currently in P14. Many guys still need to get into the pits. We are right behind Luca Rapassa and Diego Zorzo. So now we just have to maximize our pace through these final couple of corners just to get a good advantage. You can see Julian Klaffenblock, we will get past him, but Ismail Fassi is still ahead of us. So we did the right strategy, as we were on the same tires as Julian, and he lost a lot of time. And now you can see Luca and Diego, they're banging and they're almost swiping each other, and Diego is not having it, and he's pushes Luca pretty wide there, and that gives us an opportunity. But now he pulls quite far to the left and pushes also off the track, and now they're side by side again, and they are pretty heated right now. And you can see into this corner Luca turned in, and Diego, he pushed him wide again, and now into this corner, maybe having a look up the inside, but that was not gonna work. And now we have to watch out for Declan Barrett, who's right behind us. And yeah, this is not over yet, that's for sure. You can see cars ahead are battling as well. Ferrari and I think a Mercedes. That is, pretty sure that's Ismail and Istvan battling. And now up ahead you can see Diego makes a mistake. Luca goes up the inside, gives him no space to return back on track. Diego pushes him back, Luca pushes him back. And now Luca managed to get past. Now into this corner, I just have to try, and you can see Diego is going pretty wide, so it gives us the opportunity to get alongside, but now having no grip on the outside in this corner, maybe having better exit, and you can see we do. We're 1/10 away of Diego now pulling to the right hand side, and we just have to brake a bit late. Have to defend of Declan Barrett as well. He was almost having a look down the inside, and now we do seem to get past here, defending the inside for this left-hander. And that's us up a position, it seems. Now covering him off on the exit there, and now we secured our position. So up to P2, up to P8 we go, and now it's lap 44. So we're skipping many laps, as there was barely anything happen unless someone makes a mistake. You can see up ahead, Ben Sabo makes a mistake there, goes pretty deep in the chicane. Now Luca's very close, and I think he missed the apex again. So Luca's gonna send it up the inside. Pushes him pretty much off the track there. But I mean, it's Hungary, it's very hard to make moves. So if you go for a move, you have to be firm with it. Pretty much the only way to make moves, to be fair. And now in lap 47, not sure what's going to happen. I think it's just us driving in the train currently, because Benz was not really making mistakes anymore. You can see the clouds are getting lighter, I would say, and it actually stopped raining, so we will go back to dries pretty soon probably. It's lap 47 at the moment, and I was thinking about boxing lap 48, but that was too early as well still. Tires were not overheating yet, so and no one gambled on going lap 48. So we're going lap 49 as the tires started to overheat now. And now we're going into the box. It's only 2 guys who decided to stay out. That's a Mercedes, that's Jan Haladesh, and I think a V-carb that is. So we're gonna put on the hard tires and see what we can do from this position until the end of the race. Just have to make sure to not spin out, because it's obviously tricky conditions with cold hards on a slippery track. Still Declan Barrett behind us. I think he's been behind us the entire race pretty much since lap 1 or lap 2. And now you can see Jan Haladesh. He was quite far ahead, but he lost a lot of time by going 1 lap longer. He probably went longer because his teammate was ahead of him. Now it's lap 59. And you can see this is pretty much a summary of the previous laps and also the next couple of laps. This is around how close I could possibly get if I really started pushing and trying to get past. But you can see we're 3/10 away, not gaining any time. We might gain 200s there compared to Benz, even though Benz was 6/10 away, 5-6 away of the car ahead. So that shows that slipstream, it's not really there if you're close. You can see top left. I'm sorry, it's lap 70 already. Nothing really we could do here. Even Jarno Opmeer retired from this race because he didn't see the point anymore driving, because you're just stuck in a train pretty much. Still, we managed to go from P18 to P8. We made a couple of moves, especially in lap 1. I think a part of that we made 2-3 more moves with that. So yeah, that was the race. Not too much happening, it was especially start of the race, but from now on the races will be dry conditions, so it will be interesting with strategies a little bit more rather than everyone just doing the exact same strategy. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.